Hi everyone, today we are on Module 5, Algebraic Reasoning of Level F of VMath. This is Lesson 10, so please turn to page 37 to follow along and take notes. Okay, our first word is function rule. This is an equation that shows how an input value x and an output value y are related. So if you look here, here's an input and output table. This just gives the inputs and the outputs. But then over here, you can see this person is like, what is the rule? How do I get from 0 to 5? And then also 1 to 7 and so on. So then the function is a pairing of input and output values in which each input value is paired with exactly one output. So here, example A goes to 1, B goes to 2, C goes to 3, and so on. Okay, let's do some review. X plus 5, and then it says when x equals 1. So we substitute 1 in for x. So we're going to put a 1 in there, and then we saw 1 plus 5 is 6. Here it says x plus 5, but now when x equals 3. So we're now, instead of 1, we're going to put in 3. So now it equals 8. Here it says x minus 4 when x equals 4. Substitute in 4 for x, and 4 minus 4 is 0. And here we have x minus 4 when x equals 6. Substitute 6 in for x. 6 minus 4 equals 2. Okay, now notice here, they're giving us the input and output columns, but then also the function rule. It gives you the actual rule for what you have to do to get from the input x to the output y. So the rule is y equals x plus 5. So here y equals, and then instead of x they put 1 because that's the input, plus 5 is 6. So here the input is 3, so y equals 3 plus 5, which equals 8. So then our output, we're going to write 8 over there. The next one, we have y equals 5 plus 5 because the input is 5, so you substitute 5 in for x. 5 plus 5 is 10. The output is y. Now it's telling us we have to use this rule. This is what you're going to have to do. Y equals x plus 5. Well, x, we see the input x is 7. So we're going to put 7. And then the rule is plus 5. 7 plus 5 equals 12. So our output is 12. So it's nice when it's in a data table like this. It's all organized. We have the input, function rule, output. So the input here we have x, 4, 6, 8, 10. Function rule is y equals x minus 4. And then our output is y. So the first one, y equals x minus 4, substitute 4 in for x, and you get 0, so the output is 0. Here, x is 6, so you substitute 6 in for x, 6 minus 4 equals 2, so our output is 2. The next one they did for us, again, they wrote it out. They substituted 8 in for x. 8 minus 4 equals 4. So our output is 4. And now we have to write it in. Y equals x minus 4. X is 10. And then the rule is minus 4. 10 minus 4 equals 6. So our output is 6. This says use the function rule y equals x plus 1 and the input value x equals 2 to find the output value. So our input, we got to put in 2 for x. X equals 2. So you're going to substitute 2 for x right here. So if we rewrote this, 2 plus 1, or sorry, right here, 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 equals 3, so the output y equals 3. Okay, here it says complete each input-output table. We're going to do this together. So we have function rule for this one is y equals 3x, which means 3 times x. Okay, so that means that you're gonna always multiply by 3. So let's write those 3's in right there in the function rule. Now, if you're doing 3 times x, notice, they gave us all of the x's already in the input column. So let's fill those in. So the first one is 1, the next one is 3, then 5, then 7. So now let's solve. Y equals 3 times 1 equals 3. So then our output is 3. 3 times 3 is 9, so our output is 9. 3 times 5 is 15. Our output is 15. And then 3 times 7 is 21. Output is 21. Okay, here we have the inputs again, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the function rule, y equals x minus 7. So that means that x is going to go first because you're going to do x and then you're going to minus 7. So let's put that 7 in all of those. And then we're going to put the x's in. So we started with 7, then we have 8, 9, 10. So now let's solve for the output. 7 minus 7 is 0, so our output is 0. 8 minus 7 is 1, our output is 1. 9 minus 7 is 2, our output is 2. And then 10 minus 7 is 3, so our output is 3. Okay, we got a couple more examples before you do work on your own. So this one is a little bit more complicated, and it includes the order of operations because we have 2x plus 5, which means 2 times x plus 5. So remember, you do multiplication before you do addition. So let's write in those 2's right here because you're going to multiply 2 times x. And then here are our x values in the input category. So we have 0, 2, 4, 6, and then over here we're going to do plus 5. So remember, you have to multiply before you add. So we're going to go across like this because it happens that the multiplication comes before in the equation anyway. So 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5, so our output is 5. The next one, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Output is 9. Next one, 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. Output is 13. And then this last one is 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 5 is 17. Output is 17. Okay, this last one looks a little different. The function rule is y equals x over 2, which means divided by. So x divided by 2. So let's write those in. This one, 0. 0 divided by 2 is 0. Our output is 0. The next one, the x is 2, so 2 divided by 2 equals 1. Output is 1. The next one, x goes on top. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Output is 2. And the last one is 6 divided by 2 equals 3, so our output is 3. Okay, before you work on your own, complete an input-output table. Here's an example of one. For each input value x, here's the input value is 5. Substitute the given input value into the function rule for the x. So you just substitute where x goes. Then evaluate the expression. Then write the output value in the y column in the table. Remember, you have to remember your order of operations too. So parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide left to right, then add, subtract left to right, just in case that comes in into consideration too. Okay, you're going to complete page 39 on your own. Remember, write down everything that you need to. Use a piece of scratch paper or whiteboard and marker if you need help solving it. Make sure to ask for help, and good luck.